This is breaking news from KSL.
Breaking on this Thursday afternoon, authorities have found the wreckage of Egypt Air Flight 804.
But first, also at this hour, DJ and Flint Harrison are on their way back to Utah. And that's where we begin on this Thursday afternoon. Those two, the Harrisons, are expected to arrive at the Davis County Jail sometime in the next 90 minutes.
But right now, we're hearing there may be some big developments in the search for the UTA truck in Pinedale. Breaking news specialist Shara Park is on the scene in Wyoming. Shara, bring us up to speed. What can you tell us?
Lori, Andrew, we do have breaking news right now. We do believe that the UTA truck belonging to K. Ricks has in fact been found. We're waiting for the official confirmation, but I want to show you what's going on behind us here. You'll see Chopper 5. First, we've got the roadblock, and then Chopper 5 is way up there in the distance. It's about 2 miles east of Half Moon, the Half Moon Lake area. And about 45 minutes ago, the search was focused on the lake, but then it suddenly shifted. All the vehicles came flying out of there and headed up on this dirt road just past the lake here. And then Chopper 5 came back with that video for us, and we could see from the video we had a white truck, as you can see here, with a UTA logo on the driver's side door. It was about 50 yards down an embankment in some trees. We could see that there was a ladder attached to the bed of the truck, which is the same description that we received from UTA when the truck went missing. Law enforcement is surrounding it. About 30 minutes ago, we saw a tow truck fly up the road at a high rate of speed, trying to get up there. It appears they're trying to tow that truck out at this point. Again, we do have Chopper 5 up over it, sending back this video for us to replay for you. We've only got just a few minute delay on it, so it's really happening right now here in Wyoming. We are in Sublette County. I had a chance to speak with the Sublette County Sheriff a short time ago when that search was first focused on the lake, and asked him, you know, how long could this search go on? This is a key piece of evidence in this case. It could tie both cases, from that assault and kidnapping in Centerville to the death of K. Ricks, all to 2 people, DJ and Flint Harrison. And here's what he had to say when it came to making sure they continued to search for this truck.
When they tell me to stop, then we will stop. But I can guarantee you there will be people in this county that will still be walking around looking for this, because there's no quit up here. You don't quit.
A lot of passion there coming from the sheriff. Again, if we can go back to that chopper video for just a few minutes, this is the big development in this case that really could break this case wide open. This is the white UTA truck that we're seeing with a UTA logo on the driver's side door. It is down an embankment about 2 miles from Half Moon Lake. There's the ladder attached to the top of the bed of the truck there. Law enforcement surrounding the truck at this time. A lot of focus on this truck. Andrew and Lori, at this point, we believe this is in fact the missing truck that belonged to K. Ricks.
Hey, Shara, I just have a quick question for you. K. Ricks' body was found how far away from this UTA truck?
K. Ricks' body was found Tuesday about 100 miles from here in Kemmer. That's in Lincoln County. We are in Sublette County right now. But I can tell you how this all came here. Flint Harrison doesn't live but just a few miles from here. In fact, we stopped by his house this morning, knocked on his door trying to talk to his wife. We were waved away from the property. He knows this area. The campsite, as I switch you around here, if you can come back to us live, where DJ was arrested and where Flint Harrison and DJ were camping, according to police, is just a few miles from his house. That's where they were picked up. Now we're getting this new development here in Sublette County that the truck appears to be just 2 miles east from this area. So it's all surrounded this area. How it all comes together, we're going to figure that out as police look for evidence in the vehicle. If they're going to look for weapons, they're going to look for DNA evidence, trying to connect DJ and Flint Harrison to the murder of K. Ricks. Really, Lori, when I talked to the sheriff earlier this morning, he said this is the key piece of evidence that they need to bring all of this together.
And Shara, as I understand it, investigators haven't told you anything. You don't know if they found the truck. It's only because of video from Chopper 5 that we're assuming that the truck has been found?
That's correct. We are seeing this from Chopper 5. I mean, we are seeing a white truck with the logo, the UTA logo. It is off an embankment down about 50 feet. Again, the search shifted very quickly. It ran from this lake and then quickly transferred up this road where we're at here near Half Moon Lake. And everybody, all the different agencies, DPS included with their boat, law enforcement from multiple agencies went up this road. They blocked the road right away. We've been reaching out to all of our sources here in the county and around the state trying to get that official confirmation. But what we're getting to you right now is this exclusive look from Chopper 5. Chopper 5 is showing us that this is a UTA truck that is down there in the embankment, and a tow truck is now trying to get it out.
All right, stand by, Shara Park. We will continue to follow this as Chopper 5 continues to fly in the air. Again, Shara Park in Sublette County for us this afternoon in Wyoming as we continue our coverage. As these developments just come in, we will have updates throughout the afternoon right here on KSL. Stay with us.
Major developments happening now in Wyoming as Chopper 5 appears to have found a white UTA truck near the site where DJ and Flint Harrison were found earlier this week.
Breaking news specialist Shara Park is live on the scene in Wyoming. Shara, for those of us just joining us, kind of bring them up to speed on what's happened to this point.
Okay, at this point, this morning we had a search that was underway at Half Moon Lake area for the UTA truck that was last seen by K-Rix. I'm sorry, I'm checking back and forth with my text messages with different sources around the valley. In fact, I've got the sheriff calling me at this moment. Lori, I'm going to send it back to you for just a second. Sheriff, I am on the air.
Of course, Shara Park, they're working very hard to get confirmation, in fact, that white truck that right there that you see on your screen is, in fact, that UTA truck that K-Rix was driving when he was last seen here in Salt Lake City.
This story has really been developing before our eyes in the past 15 minutes or so. Chopper 5 just getting above the scene where authorities had shifted resources away from a nearby lake. I believe that's the Half Moon Lake area where they had been dragging the bottom of that lake using sonar from the Utah Department of Public Safety. And then just about 45 minutes ago, we heard from our reporters on the ground that they were shifting resources. They were moving people up to the side of a hill or up to the side of a mountain that was nearby by this lake. And then again, just about 15 minutes ago, Chopper 5 above the scene here showing video of this white Ford pickup truck. It would appear to us with no confirmation from officials that it would have a Ride UTA logo there on the passenger and driver's side as well, which would presumably then be connected to the disappearance of K-Rix, the death of K-Rix. Whether at this point, if there's any connection to DJ and Flint Harrison, we just don't know.
We're going to go back to Shara Park now, who's live on the scene out there. Shara, what did you learn?
Yeah, Lori, we did just get a call from Sheriff Stephen Haskell from the Sublette County Sheriff's Office. He says that he is asking media members to go down to the command post at this point. He would not confirm that this is, in fact, the UTA truck that was driven by K-Rix. He wants us all to go down and be at a press conference together. So our Nicole Val is actually headed down there. I'm going to stay up here and continue to bring you the latest in this area. But again, let's recap this breaking news development here out of Sublette County. About 45 minutes ago, maybe about an hour ago now, the search that was focused on Half Moon Lake suddenly shifted. We saw multiple vehicles, including the DPS boat, pull away from the lake and head up about 2 miles northwest of us, northeast rather, of us at the lake here, and they closed off the road. We had Chopper 5 up in the air. They came back, showed us this video. It appears we have a white UTA logoed truck, the logo on the driver's side door. It is down in an embankment near some trees. The ladder is attached to the bed of the truck. That matches the description that was put out by UTA when they were searching for this truck in K-Rix. Law enforcement surrounding that truck right now. A tow truck is trying to pull it out of that area. Again, the sheriff is asking us, the media, to go down for a press briefing. We should learn more then, possibly get that confirmation that this is in fact his truck. But at this point, this is what we're hearing. This is what we're seeing. This is all developing right now here in Wyoming.
Nicole Val on her way to that press conference right now. Shara Park's going to stay in place.
Yeah, we'll keep you right there, Shara, and we'll be right back. major developments in Wyoming happening right now as Chopper 5 appears to have found a white UTA truck near the site where DJ and Flint Harrison were found. These are the two kidnapping suspects that fled Utah, went back into Wyoming, and are now being extradited back to Utah. Yeah, and according to the Sublette County's Facebook page, they are confirming that that truck is in fact the truck that K. Ricks was driving, the UTA truck. We're going to go back to Shara Park, who is live on the scene as this search is taking place in Wyoming. Shara, what's the latest there?
Andrew, Lori, this is a very big development in this case. We've heard multiple law enforcement agencies say that this truck could tie all of these, the case from Centerville and the murder of K. Ricks all together. It will all come down to what evidence is found inside that truck. I'm going to get out of the picture here. You can still see the Chopper 5, flying above the area where this truck was found. This is about 2 miles northeast of Half Moon Lake. This is the area that Flint Harrison lives in. He lives about 2 miles from this lake. He was camping with DJ Harrison, according to the Sublette County Sheriff's Office here at the lake, turned himself in Saturday and then led authorities back to DJ, and he was taken into custody on Saturday as well. When I talked to authorities this morning, asking them why they were first focused on the lake, did they have specific evidence or information about the truck being in the lake, the sheriff told me no, they didn't have anything specific. That was the most likely area. This area was the most likely area that truck would be in, considering the movements of DJ and Flint Harrison. Now, again, we've just got the confirmation that it is in fact the UTA truck that was found that belonged to K. Ricks. Is a white truck you can see here from Chopper 5 with the UTA logo on the driver's side door. It was found down an embankment about 50 yards off of a road there. It is in some trees, so it does look like it would be kind of hard to find, but crews have been on the ground here searching this area in this rugged terrain. We've had air support as well. We've had choppers up. We saw what I believe was the DPS chopper from Utah come by at one point. If not, it was from Wyoming Department of Public Safety. And then we now have law enforcement on the ground in that area going through that truck. And the next move here, Lori and Andrew, is finding out what is inside that truck. This really could be a key in this case of tying these together, tying the Harrison duo to the murder of K. Ricks. If in fact their DNA is found inside, if there's something of theirs connected inside that truck, that's all this information we're going to continue to try to get our hands on and try to find out. And really just a very big development here. We've got Nicole Val headed down to the command post in the town. That's where the sheriff is going to speak about the confirmation that this is the UTA truck. We should know more about what was uncovered in the truck at that point.
All right, Shara Park, and just getting some information from Sublette County, they are saying that this truck was found at 9:45 this morning by the FBI. They had a helicopter in the air and an agent spotted that white truck. But we'll continue to gather more information and bring that to you.
More of that exclusive video from Chopper 5 when we come back.